Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. You know what time it is. So today we'll be discussing about Rich James, some of the players that were out in the fixture against Bournemouth. Some of our key players, I think they are well back in the squad. We'll talk about Jordan Sancho, a whole lot of things actually. We'll talk about Estevão as well. We'll talk about Anthony Taylor, and we'll touch a little bit on John Duran and Colin Hudson-Odoi if there's chance or if there's still time. Yeah. So welcome back to the channel. This is Papi Knows Football, and you do well. So smash the like button, book that like button, and at the end of the video, you like what I'm doing here. You subscribe to the channel because we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So let's dive straight into the video. So I'm starting with Rich James. But before James, I think let me get to our players that are back. So Enzo Fernandez, Lavia, Moses Casaido, not Moses Casaido, Malo Gusto. They are back in the training section yesterday because it was spotted yesterday, but I was down, so I couldn't say shit. So it's better late than never. So they are back in training, but I was expecting. It's not like I was expecting, but someone was missing, our captain. It's not like a banter to James, but James has over the past 2-3 seasons he has occupied the medical sector of Chelsea, the hospital in Cuba. That's where he has been occupying. He has been injured for he has been out for quite a few times now, and I think it's actually disrupting how us building a team, because we see Rich James as that guy. Rich James is in. Obviously, on his good day, we know what Rich James could offer. We know the caliber of player he is. We know what he brings to the table. We know what he offers. Like, we know how good he is. But the back-to-back injury, and before it was said that after the preseason that he was out, and it was just going to be after the international break. But it looks like after the international break, my brother isn't coming back. It looks like okay, because reports have stated that James' injury has been held up as not healed as well as expected. So Chelsea are holding his return back. Chelsea doesn't want to rush him back, so no need to. So needs longer on the sideline than expected. And this is what I'm be saying. I think if he comes back from this one and gets injured again, I think if the board decides to sell him, I think I will like hands myself up and say, yeah, that's good. We have had players and had this back-to-back injury and gone somewhere else and stay fit. I have said it. Like Hudson-Odoi is an example. He's doing it at Nottingham Forest. He scored the winning goal for them against Liverpool. He's I think so far so good. He has been doing well. He has been upping his game. And I think maybe after this season, Hudson-Odoi gets a bigger move to a bigger club, 50 million, 60 million move. I guess get me. But you see, that's what I'm saying. Colin Hudson-Odoi, he scored a very wonderful goal. I've said it, and I'm really happy for him. So let's move on to James. So on Sancho, Moresca has been impressed on Sancho about Sancho. He has heaped a lot of praises on him. He's quite happy with how he's moving and how he's going. He's happy with Sancho. Especially after the outing, the performance he dropped against Bournemouth, which I think was one of the reasons that helped us, win that match. Obviously, the actual man of the match was Sanchez for me, but they gave it to him. It's all fine. I think let's just take it as a morale booster. And there are talks of him not arriving late at Manchester United while he was there, but report says that he has been turning up early to training at Chelsea. So I don't really know. Enzo Maresca is really happy, with his attitude, the way he trains. I thought they said he doesn't train well or he doesn't A lot of things was talked about that brother. But I always knew like I always knew, I knew like that was a bargain for 25 mil. Thanks to Manchester United, but it looks like Jordan Sancho might be getting into the first 11 against West Ham. But we just have to see what happens before then. It's still a little bit long week. Today is Tuesday, so it's going to still have like Wednesday, Thursday. You know, the week is almost over. Then Friday and Saturday, then back again. Oh, sorry about that. So about Extoval. So there's this clause on Extoval's contract that says that for every goal he score against Chelsea, sorry, every goal he scores in Palmares, every I think that's together with his appearance, one appearance he makes. There are some clauses that Palmares will trigger. So that brother has been scoring a lot of goals. Like Fabrizio said that Stova he keeps scoring goals, providing assists for Palmeiras. This is very good news for Chelsea, but also for Palmeiras. They are making money because part of the add-ons on in his contract for his performance this season for Palmeiras. Every goal, every assist is also money for Palmeiras. But also Chelsea are happy to see the player developing. I'm happy he's developing. You know, 16 goal contribution so far this season for the Brazilian side. He's a Chelsea player, but he's not Chelsea yet. He's going to be joining next year. When he turns 18, he's currently 17 years old. And the FIFA rule states that you don't sign players from a different continent to Europe until they are 18 and above. So he's 17, and then he's going to join up the squad on when he's 18 next year. Next summer, he's going to be joining Chelsea. He's a very good player, a very good talent. What people have dubbed as the next Neymar, which we just have to see. We just have to see. We just have to see. I haven't seen a player like Neymar in years so far, but but I just hope he lives up to the expectation. I also hope he lives up to that expectation of what people are expecting of him. So what else? What else? What else? Okay, yeah. Jordan Sancho, he wasn't involved in the training yesterday, but it's nothing. It's just he was doing because his recovery section indoor. He didn't train outdoor with other Chelsea players, and we saw likes of Ben Chilwell. Yeah, Ben Chilwell is back in training. He's joined up with the boys. He's been integrated with the squad, and I don't know if you saw the clips and pictures of them laughing, him laughing with Enzo Moresca. I just hope he kind of find his way back into this team. We need an experienced head, even though I've said I honestly have doubts of him fitting into the system. But we just have to see how that goes. We just have to know, we just have to see how him fitting back into the system. But we need an experience. My problem with him is like the same thing with Rich James, availability, and that is the problem. He might just get into one, two, three, 4 games, boom, he's gone. You get me, you get me. And I think that's one of the. I think it's one of the reasons that Enzo Maresca might not want him around because you can't. His unavailability and he's a player that you can't really rely on to like perform 20 straight matches. If you want to build a team that can compete, you need players that are always available. You get me. You get me because even as much as everybody can say what they want to say about Moses Casado, everyone has different feeling about him. Obviously, me, I think he's a very good player, a very good player. I think one of his best attributes or his best future is availability because that brother is always available. He goes international break, flies in a day or two before games, plays that game, plays 90 minutes, still he performs okay. Not for 100 million, but like he performs really, really good. I think in years to come, 2, 3, 4 years, he's going to solidify his role in that midfield. But he's always available. And that's one thing I like about him. He's always available all the time, all the time. Even you see, as assuming we don't have Moses Casado against Panama, bro, we literally had no midfielders. Would you use Cassidy? Cassidy is a more of like a more advancing role. he doesn't play as a DM. He's more of a central midfielder. Sorry. Or we don't have someone like Andre Santos who could be a backup. Lavia is out. Just be who can equally play that role. Even though I know like it's not his role, but I think he can manage. Then we learned out to Gochuku and Andre Santos who can equally play in that role, and end up not having any of our midfielders available, and we sold the only man that is always available, Gallagher, as well. So it would have been a shit show, but I'm happy that all are back. Just be how everybody's back in training. So news of the day is Anthony Taylor. So there are, after the Chelsea Bournemouth match and everything, I think there have been threats to Anthony Taylor and his family. And I condone that. I'm not really. I understand everyone is mad at Anthony Taylor. If you want to do if you guys are angry, you all should like direct the anger to him, but like threatening his family, that's out of context. But so Premier League has said that Anthony Taylor will act as official twice this weekend, rather than a referee, rather than referee a fixture. Premier League are investigating social media targets of Taylor since Saturday record-breaking match between Chelsea Bournemouth, including threats towards him and his family. He deserves any threats he gets. You get me? He deserves that man I don't know what to say. I don't want to cuss on this channel, but he's a madman. He's a madman, fam. He deserves anything coming his way. Genuinely, genuinely. But what I have to say is just I think no one should threaten his family. You can threaten him for all I care, but his family, that should be out of context. That should be out of context. Exactly. So that's all for now. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. You go be.